Folktales of Colborne Lodge by Charisma Panchapakesan. The story's about a couple who made a significant mark on Toronto's history and culture with their generous gift of High Park. Layered over their story is one that I'll tell of my own, of how the animals in this park might play in the Howard's old home. We start in the stately withdrawing room where ladies would often retire for witty verbal banter alongside a crackling fire. And who do we find at the hearthstone? It's a grand and magnificent fox, surrounded by all of her vixens, engaging in spirited talks. We now move to the old library with John's asylum on display. A pair of silent coyotes sense what others cannot say. They know that mental health is essential to protect, and that all living beings deserve compassion and respect. Now here we are in the office where John's visions and dreams would take shape. From sidewalks to houses to graveyards, he formed the urban landscape. Here a team of skilled architects from nature now hold sway, who build and dig their own worlds, each in a unique way. The dining room awakens on the most special of all the days, when creatures from Grenadier Pond attend a magical soiree. Painted turtles, garter snakes, egrets, and mute swans play a rousing game of steeplechase until first light of dawn. The blue herons spill a glass to start a round of toasting and compliment the geese for their most impressive hosting. Amidst this wild banquet, they give thanks for this great night, and cheers to the sun's warmth, the wind's breath, and the moon's light. Let's now peek in the hallway and open a secret door. A bathroom with the oldest flushing toilet we'll explore. That's not the only surprise you may stumble upon. A family of skunks has made a cozy home here in John's John. Next we climb the stairs where the private rooms reside, anticipating stories that each room may confide. What lies behind the wallpaper? A world we cannot see, a secret realm where cheeky mice and chipmunks roam carefree. Turning to our right, we enter the primary suite, where John would sleep so soundly once his day's tasks were complete. Here a white-tailed deer with antlers graced by meadowlarks stand sentinel, just like John, as guardians of the park. Now we approach Jemima's room, where her last days were spent, while illness held her captive in its relentless, harsh torment. In this space, winged creatures dance within the air. Flight they offer to her spirit in a healing prayer. Now let's head back down the stairs, return to the first floor, and find our way through the last rooms remaining to explore. In the home's dish pantry you'll see plates set in array, just like the zoo's inhabitants, all showcased on display. The bottom tier is occupied by the largest of the bunch. The yak, the bison, highland cattle look ready for their lunch. Next we have the mouflon sheep, the llama and reindeer. The emu and the Barbary sheep are on the following tier. Peacock and capybara are on the highest one, perhaps plotting an escape once the day is finally done. 10 beings, each content within their enclosed pen, while wild animals freely roam the park alongside them. Now in the summer kitchen, where much hard work is done, raccoons, the mischief masters, find ways to have their fun. Above the shelves, masked faces shine with a lively glow, as they sneak a snack or two in a playful show. Once we finish in this room, our journey's at an end, but you may be wondering who's behind this poem penned. I am the spirit of the lodge, and I share these rhymed remarks to give a lively voice to the wild folk of this high park. During the pandemic, when humans were inside, the animals came out and pranced about, no longer needing to hide. They ventured over their borders and reminded us with great care that just because they're unseen doesn't mean that they're not there. So when you do observe them, note how our worlds entwine, and that our biggest problems may not be what first come to mind. We must routinely step back to gain a broader view and be generous to our neighbors, as the Howards tried to do. And if you start forgetting, just think back to this here poem and do what's right to help preserve our shared and common home.